This is the Up and Down. It's been a while since I posted, so I figured I'd get you caught up. This is a catch-up episode covering most of May 2024 and some of June. Sorry about the wait. Alright guys, we got something a little different for the channel today. Playing with my nephew against my brother and my other nephew. Little brothers versus big brothers on the Watson 9 at Mazingo in Maryville, Missouri. So something a little different, a little 2v2 scramble. Let's do it!
Yeah.
First, I got out to Maryville, Missouri to see my brother and my nephews and play a little golf with him and his family. It was a good day. Hit some good shots. We had a lot of fun. If you want to check that video out, you got to go over to his channel and see Golf in the Family and what they're up to there.
Oh,
Yeah,
thanks, Daddy.
Travis.
It's trying to draw.
We'll see how long it went.
Yep, that was a good ball. Good ball.
Slightly toey, but I'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah!
I like it.
Nice shot. Yeah. A little one.
Take it.
That's a good one. Very nice.
Money!
Yeah. Hey.
Good three, partner.
Good up and down.
This is the Up and Down.
Oh, I like it.
I just clipped together a few of my favorite shots from that day, including this 8-iron from about 168.
Not too shabby. There he is.
Which
Pin high to the
landed
right.
pin high and to the right. And then I had this putt for a birdie for me, although the little ones played that as a par 4.
Oh! Let me get set up, please. Nice. That one ended on about its last revolution there.
It was a great day on the course with some great people. It was beautiful, hardly a cloud in the sky. Another piece of the reason that I wanted to go to Missouri in the first place was to catch the course from the air. So I got my drone out and caught the big course, the Seacrest 18, as well as the Watson 9, at sunrise and at sunset the night before. Such a beautiful course. It's a model for a public facility there in Maryville, Missouri. If you're in the area, you should check that out. It is absolutely worth the trip and worth the money. I haven't done nearly enough of this sort of thing where I get out on a course and catch it in just pristine golden hour lighting, and especially a course of this quality. I want to do more of this. That's a piece of the reason I even have this channel. I also have the Up and Down Media, which is a parallel channel dedicated to the drone footage. I want to do more and more of that. Seems like a great way to spend some time, get my steps in, and see a lot of good golf courses. Next up was a round of golf for the TRGA at Trempolo, the Trempolo Mountain Golf Club. It's a great layout. It was in okay shape. I'm glad we caught it early in the season because I played from the native a lot, especially on the second 9. Unfortunately, the camera, for some reason, corrupted files from the front 9 where I was absolutely killing the ball. I was hitting really straight drives and had a couple of wedges to very close. Unfortunately, on the front 9, I wasn't putting very well at all. Came in the front 9 with a 39 and then posted on the back 9 a 45 because I could not keep it in the fairway. I got to have lots of adventurous golf on that back 9. The putter cooperated, but everything else was gone by then.
Sit. Into the thick of it.
Oh man, damn it. You had it. That would have been good. Yep.
Good enough. Just teed off on 16. Hitting the ball okay. Front 9 I was hitting the ball well and couldn't putt. Back 9 I putted okay but haven't hit the ball well. So just a little bit of everything. Beautiful day. Nice round of golf going. But not really in the running, I don't think. So looking for something mid-80s here. I haven't added them up. Tried not to. Had to take the unplayable on the last hole. That was kind of tricky. But if I can get up and down for par here, maybe take the pars into the clubhouse, I'll be a happy guy in the low 80s. We'll see.
All in all, it was a fun day. I was able to meet some good guys, play a little bit of good golf, and then watch as the guys that I played with ended up 1 and 2 in first flight. And then something completely different. My wife and I made a vacation plan to go to Iceland, celebrating our 10th wedding anniversary, and I did actually get a chance to play a little golf over there. Our first stop was at the 9-hole honor box course at Vik on the south end of the island. As you can see, it's really rugged, great terrain, great layout, but it's an honor box course. There was nobody else out there. It was just a fun little experience and a cool little course. 9 holes of the essence of golf. Very Scottish feeling. From there we took a ferry over to the Westman Islands and I played golf at that 18-hole course. Probably my favorite day in Iceland.
Hey!
Just seeing all the different stuff on the south coast, including this island. Had some great food and a lot of fun out on the course. You'll see we also did see some puffins. I hit a few great shots, but it wasn't like a round of golf. It was like individual discrete shots where you had a moment in time to just hit something and hope for the best. The course was very challenging. Several holes played right along the water. Most of the holes had lava rock in play.
Not too bad.
And a lot of the shots were to very tight, small targets. The course was just coming around for seasonal play. I think they'd had a pretty long winter in Iceland, as you might expect. Speaking of expectations, most people think that a golf course in Iceland would look something like this. But when we got out to Browderholt 2 days later, it looked a whole lot more like this. Now Browderholt's a 12-hole course. They've got holes 13 through 18 under construction, so they'll have a full-length regulation course in the not-too-distant future on an incredible piece of land. But I can't think of a time in which this piece of land would not be subject to tons of wind.
This is an absolute circus. I hit that ball like it was going to go 70 yards and it went about 20.
Hanging out on a peninsula looking over the Atlantic Ocean. It was a real challenge, to say the least. I don't think I'll ever play in winds quite like that again. At least in the Midwest, it does not get that windy unless there's a tornado coming. We did enjoy our trip to Iceland. We got to do the fun touristy stuff that a trip like this is made for. We got to see the wildlife. I'm not much of a geology guy, but we got to see black sand beaches and basalt columns. We got to see a live lava show, which is not something I ever anticipated being a part of, but was well worth it. We tried some great food, and we tried some not so great food. All in all, just an incredible set of memories from this trip. When I got back from Iceland, it was time to get another tune-up lesson from my coach.
Felt pretty good. I need to be a front post guy, and I need to push with the instep of my right foot. Pushing with the instep of my right foot pushes my left hip forward, which then gives me a good strong position to post, and that was all syncing up, and I was hitting some really interesting shots. Obviously I have to practice that move. Even with driver, once I tilted my shoulders again, it looked really good. Okay, this weekend is Drugans. I'm going to go sign up for that now. Today is Wednesday, so I've got Thursday and Friday to practice in the garage probably. We are at Drugans for TRGA. If you have been a long-time viewer of the channel, you'll know I shot a 91 here last year, kind of blew up the front 9 and then put together a decent round on the second 9. But looking to do a little better this year, and part of that team here is Mike. Mike, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, Travis and I met actually about 10 years ago at Forest Hills. We had a couple summers together of playing like 90 rounds of golf. And anyways, I'm just in town for the weekend to caddy for him.
Yeah, so I roped Mike in. He's gonna push the bag, frame the shots, club me, that kind of thing. It's his first time caddy and my first time having a caddy since intramural golf in college, where I convinced a freshman to caddy for me for a case of. So a little bit different atmosphere here. Mike's going to figure it out as we go. We'll have a little fun. And what were our goals for today? Do you remember?
Head up, breathe deeply, move intentionally, every shot counts, play happy and smart.
Play happy. So that's what we're going for today.
I think the next video this channel releases will be this round at Drugans, but I wanted to give you a taste of how Mike and I work together. He is the ultimate hype man and did a great job on the bag. Ended up being a personal best kind of round, although I'll save that for next week.
I don't know how close it is, but I feel like it's close, Travis.
Chad's a good shot, but he set it in a way like, you son.
Exactly, which makes me think it's insanely good.
And so from serious tournament golf to not at all serious introductions to golf, I've got a group of friends here on La Crosse that I would not trade for anything, and I got the opportunity to take them out golfing. Many of them had clubs but hadn't been out in years. Others had never been out at all. So it was a very different kind of event. I got to show off some of my skills and do a little bit of coaching and teaching, and all in all it was a great time. The boys have not stopped talking about that fermented shark that I brought back from Iceland though.
Like big old sumo stands compared to him.
And so that's most of May and some of June. Now there's still plenty of good golf coming up. I've got TRGA at Cedar Creek. I've got a scramble at Cedar Creek tomorrow. I've got some other stuff going on. Through the month of July we'll play a little bit of golf, and then of course in August we'll have the TRGA Championship as well as probably the Bro Down. So look forward to those things. We'll get Bro Down 2023 video out as soon as we can. And I'm saving some stuff for the off season. So you'll see round videos from Iceland this winter. In the meantime, I'm going to try to stay caught up and stay relevant on when some of this stuff happened. Thanks for following. Thanks for taking an interest. If this is your kind of thing, give me a like and a subscribe. It helps me out, helps keep me motivated to keep making these videos. It's a lot of fun, but it's also a lot more fun when people are actually interacting with it. So leave a comment if you want. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.